Time on the internet moves extremely fast, and because of that, things come and go really quickly, so it's extremely rare to see something form and it actually has staying power. There were only really two communities that were able to do that, and that is the whole VTuber community and the alpha male community. Now I'm going to talk about the whole alpha male side of the internet, and this is one part that I usually try to stay away from. They talk about the same things over and over again, have the same arguments all the time, but sometimes one alpha male creator will say something so stupid that everyone have to talk about it and most likely point and laugh at it. And something like that ended up happening not so long ago because one alpha male creator ended up saying something so stupid that I just have to go and bring it up. And that is that if you work at his company and you don't have a six-pack, you automatically get fired. Now, I think this is 100% bait. I don't really think he does that because that'll just be extremely stupid. Like, imagine you're at a job interview and everything is going absolutely amazing, but suddenly someone just comes out of nowhere and go like, no, we can't hire this person, he doesn't have a six-pack, so he's clearly not committed to the job, get out of here, how dare you even step foot into this building. Now the person who ended up saying this is Andy Edison. Most people just ended up hearing this from him and just move on, but I have decided to go and look into this guy's website because it is absolutely goofy, extremely unlucky. My camera does shut off, probably because it does have a six-pack and it wasn't able to handle the pressure. One thing that I just love is that most of these courses will just say the absolute craziest claims. Like if you ended up joining this, you're going to be able to basically double your income instantly. And this is only for people who really want to go and improve their life. And if you're not 100% ready, go and keep your money to yourself because you clearly don't want to go and better yourself, which is absolutely insane that that's the conclusion you come down to. But something that's extremely sad is that you know for a fact that there's thousands of people paying for this and thinking that they're actually making a good financial decision. But let's go look at the tiers, because obviously every single alpha male course needs to come with tiers. Now first we have option A, the inner circle. And I like how most of these groups will usually come up with these extremely cringe names. It literally just sounds like a 13-year-old sitting in his room thinking about, what's going to be something extremely cool that I can go and call my little gamer group. Oh, I know, the Avatar of Pain. And I know for a fact that there's probably an alpha male group named that. Or if it's not, someone needs to go and take that name because that is absolutely amazing. But as you can see, this is a very cheap price of $500 a month. That is absolutely insane. Why would you go and spend that much money just so you could go and join a group? Basically just a Discord that you have to go and pay for. That is crazy. But what do you get from doing this? What amazing brand new stuff that you acquire from joining? Well, you can get a monthly power call where you can talk to the man, the myth, the legend himself, Andy, which is just extremely sad to think about. I just imagine someone is sitting there having an extremely important event planned with his friends and he's like, sorry, I can't go and join because I have to go to my monthly power call and spend 2 hours of my day talking to Andy so he can go and give me extremely good advice. And then your friends are probably going to be like, can you just go and do that later? And you're like, no, I have to do it right now because I'm spending $500 a month so I can go and get access to this absolutely amazing advice. Is that just not enough for you? Do you want to get a little bit more? Don't worry, Andy got your back. You can go to option B, the private inner circle, which is thus an extremely weird name to talk about a group, the inner circle. I'm pretty sure you could come up with something way more better, like the Muscle Bros or something. I think that's an extremely good name. For the small price of $1,000 a month, that is crazy. $1,000 a month. If you are going to go and spend your money on something like this, you could just basically go and flush it down the toilet, and I'm pretty sure it's going to have way more value there than actually spending $1,000 a month on something like this. But again, you and I both know that someone is definitely doing that, and they are 100% proud. They are happy that they are giving this man $1,000 a month. You get access to the VIP mastermind meetings, where you can go outside and and meet Andy himself. And that is something incredibly special. And you should be extremely lucky that you're actually able to go and do something like that. That you spend $1,000 so you can go and meet the legend himself. I absolutely love how these alpha males think of themselves so highly. Which this is rather one or two things. One, they actually fill to the brim with that much ego and they actually think it's worth the price and they are actually worth $1,000. Or two, they just absolutely know their target audience and they know that someone will just be desperate enough and just need help so badly that they'll go and spend $1,000 so you can go and meet them. And then they know for a fact that they can just tell them just the most basic things of all time. Like, hey man, make sure you eat healthy. And they know that they'll just treat him like an absolute legend. Like, how did I not go and think about that? Thank you, Andy. Now I'm gonna go and give you another $1,000. Is that still not enough for you? Do you just need more? You're like, $1,000? That's still not enough of money. I want to be Andy's best friend. I wish I could do something like that. Well, don't worry, you can. Because option C, the Brotherhood, which actually just sounds like a final boss. Like you just walk inside of a room and you have to fight the Brotherhood. And it's just a horde boss where it's just like a bunch of people running after you. Well, this is a very cheap price of still being over $1,000. But just add like 600 more and then you're 100% fine. And what do you gain from this? Well, you get to be Andy's best friend and you get his own private number. The same number that his wife and kids call. Which is something that I don't really believe. I don't think he's gonna go and give someone his own private number, but I also wouldn't really be surprised because I'm pretty sure there's not going to be a lot of people joining this group. Most people who buy these courses will usually go and buy the cheapest one, so I'm pretty sure most people who completely fell inside of this trap, they're probably just buying the $500 tier, so maybe he actually is giving people his own private number, and then you get to go to basically be his best friend. You get a hotline where when you're in any trouble, you get to go and talk to him, like, hey Andy, my abs are looking a little bit flat, what do I do? And then he can go and give you some absolutely amazing advice so you can go and be in the top 1% of a group that you're in. Andy will be there to help you. I don't know why there's not a tier where I could just go and become Andy, because he just sounds like the ultimate legend, where I can just wake up in the morning and I'm just suddenly bald and I just become him and now I'm just the champion of the world. This is something that I saw that I just absolutely have to talk about because this is just so goofy. And something that's extremely sad is that, again, you know for a fact that something like this is successful. This man is probably making a lot of money, probably thousands of dollars a month on just people buying into this because they think that this is the only way for them to improve. They just don't think that they are capable to improve themselves and they need someone like Andy to go and help them. So you can just go and latch onto them like a parasite and basically just drink money off them while they just become more poor and stay miserable and Andy just go and become more rich. But again, this is probably something super successful. So what am I saying? Anyway, this is just something that I want to talk about. My name is Lua. You have an extremely good day or night. See ya.